Design of my clothes, dog. How much you think my coat costs? I'm spitting like Mozart. This feel like gotta flip Noah's Ark. New Lamborghini, the doze off. Fell asleep in the doze off. Get it? My diamonds and stones water. ITD like Coach Carter. Ain't talking about no soda. Get with me, want some products. I pull her, I'm turning hands. I go to Curry once she turn her nose. This off white. I be rocking Virgil Blue.
Walked out of Louis looking like a virgin discount. If it ain't 100, it's a miscount. 7 days a week, I 6 ounce. If a chick with me, she like big house. If a chick with me, she like foreign cars. If a chick with me, she like go yard. If a chick with me, she like protein. Make a sick rich the clothes off.
I know that we got it, I might even guarantee it. When she pick me up and turn me right into a paraplegic pair of shoes. I got the MB on them, make you stare and see them. We ain't paying for them, now you ought to know I'm wearing free ones. When you go to me, I gotta know, is there a reason it was so abrupt? I kinda had to think that there would be one. Conversations out of state, they asking where are we from? I don't care about you, I got me and chicks Caribbean. She want me to serenade her, but you know I'm bashful. I got all the whippersnappers and the little rascals. Turned off the way we drippin' with Tabasco. Old friends inquiring about the cash flow. Okay, this is here in the gas state. I can't hit it, if I do, I might pass away. These boys fake, please quit with the masquerade. Hey, not here with the past the same. I could probably use a fresh start out the window of the park. Like the non-life Cherokee Park. Cherokee Park. Got it, I might even guarantee it. When she took me up and turned me right into a paraplegic pair of shoes. I got the MB on them, make you stare and see them. We ain't paying for them, now you ought to know I'm wearing free ones. When you go to me, I gotta know, is there a reason it was so abrupt? I kinda had to think that there would be one. Conversations out of state, they asking where are we from? I don't care about you, I got me and chicks Caribbean. It's a push start, I ain't gotta put the key in. Whip it real nice
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Madison Bumgarner will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Out. 3. He's safe. He's out. 3. That hit him. First base.
Standing in, Austin Stevens, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
First pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta is under it. 1 out.
What's the play ball?
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Austin Stevens. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Have a rip like you can. Here we go now, huh?
Here comes the first pitch.
Bowling.
Yelich, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 1-0 home.
for a good one.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
Come on now, get your pitch up there. Hey, be patient. Stay back.
1-2. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves one. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. At the plate, Stephen Vogt. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Stephen Vogt.
Put him away. Give me your best pitch right here. Here you go now.
High in the air into shallow left center. Here comes a left fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
What's the play ball? 3. You're out. Out. He's out. 3.
Standing in, Tim LeCastro. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Stevens is underneath this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Digging in now, Austin Stevens. Bumgarner removed to first. And a dive, but he's back in.
Right here.
And another throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. Another throw over. And a dive, but he's back.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
And again a throw. And he's back standing. First offering on its way. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far.
Hey, see it, drive it.
That misses wide.
Hey,
1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
Fastball. And there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient.
Out, out, 3, 3, you're out, 3, he's out, out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Diamondbacks. Pinch hitting for the Diamondbacks. Number 1, Domingo Leyva.
We got 2 down.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Stevens is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Brewers 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Ready for another chance? Austin Stevens. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
And he'll dive back in. The 1-2. This is line to left.
You got that one. That
in there, a base hit.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And up next is the catcher, Manny Pena. The 3-0. There's ball 4.
Your attention, please. In hitting for Milwaukee, number 10, Omar Narvaez.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
Let's play ball. Out. He's out.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Arizona posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Yohan Lopez gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's Diamondbacks baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Zach Gallen is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit
Striding into the box, Austin Stevens. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Here we go, kid. Here we go. Hey, see them driving here.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no.
Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3 games set or a Game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 1-1. Stevens currently finds himself at the top of the list in all-star voting among left fielders, so fans are certainly rewarding him for the season he's enjoying to this point.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Marte going back.
Come on, dig the story.
He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
The 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. And this goes right past him. Oh, my. That might plate 2. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away. Digging in, Omar Narvaez. And Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. The set. And the 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Brewers 1. The Diamondbacks coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Adrian Hauser is on the mound for game 2.
Batting third, the center fielder, Cattell.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Diamondbacks strike here to make it a 1-1 ball game.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Let's play ball. 3. Ball 4. Take your base. 3. He's out. Out.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Austin Stevens. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
A bouncer up the middle. Ahmed fields it cleanly to second for 1. On to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
The second baseman.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. There's 1.
He's out.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
Play ball. Out. Out. You're out. Out. He's out.
In for his second at-bat, Cattell Marte. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can...
Play ball. 3. 3. Out. 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 He's safe.
Hey, get a good one up there.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Austin Stevens. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Fouled away. windup and the 0-2 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Boy, D-Row, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
On to first, and they get them both.
Play ball.
Now at the plate, Stephen Vogt. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is in the air to left field. Stevens will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Arizona. They still lead it 2-1.
Play ball. You're out. He's out. 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Brewers.
Into the box, Austin Stevens, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
1-1 the count now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Dick. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Play ball. 3.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. The Arizona Diamondbacks get their 20th home win this year. Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks vie for a key series sweep against a fellow wild card contender, and we'll have it for you next. Robbie Ray, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mix.
That's ball 4.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Austin Stevens. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. This one's down to third. Scooped up. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this...
Play ball.
So stepping in, Austin Stevens. Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Eduardo Escobar. The 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Play ball. He's out. Out. 3 out.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Austin Stevens, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. So far this year against Southpaws, Stevens is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Kane at third. Sogard at second. Yelich is over at first with 1 away. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Waiting for yours.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. 1 run scores.
Hey, way to drive it. Nice trip, kid.
And now time is called here, as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Here's Jed Jerko now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Jed Jerko.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Struck him out. So 2 men are dead here, but there's still 1 big hit away from maybe opening this thing up a bit.
Yeah, you got it. No one
Stepping in, Manny Pena.
The catcher, Manny Pena.
Ready with the 3-1. This is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Brewers have made this a 5-0 ball game.
And it's almost unfair. He inherited this mess from the previous pitcher, but he definitely didn't help the situation. They hoped he could save the day and put out the fire, but instead he threw some gasoline on it.
Let's play ball. Out. 3. Good. He's out. Ball 4. Take the base.
Digging in and looking for more, Austin Stevens. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
She's driving right here.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Dig hard, go 2,
He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Here's Jed Jerko now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
The catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Brewers 9 and the D-backs 1.
Play ball. 3. Full 4. Take your base. Out. 3. Out. 3. You're out. He's out. 3.
Hey, a nice win for them all around, and an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Milwaukee Brewers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Brandon Woodruff with his 4th win this season. Eric Lauer takes the rare 3-inning save, his 2nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Interleague Baseball on the Show. Freddie Peralta is on the mound for the Brewers in this one.
Play ball. He's out. 3. You're out. Out.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Belted high in the air out to left. Racing back the left fielder. Still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Austin Stevens, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
They stay hot up there.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Do it. Going better. Let's do it.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. Another 0-2 coming. And it's fouled away.
Hey, come on, big dog. Keep it rolling.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but You got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout. Two are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the fourth. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. We're back with more on this Monday night after this.
Let's play ball.
Stepping up to the plate, Austin Stevens. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is taken outside for ball one.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Hard ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are two away.
Play ball.
Stepping in for the Jays, Randall Grichuk.
The right fielder.
Now the 0-1.
Randall.
Hit in the air to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Let's play ball. He's out. 3. You're out. That's ball 4.
Ready for another shot now. Austin Stevens. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this.
Play ball. 3. He's safe. Out. 3. Out. 3.
Teoscar Hernandez will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Left fielder giving chase. He's there, but oh, he missed it.
Wow, sometimes you just have to shake your head on plays like this. Looked like he was there in plenty of time, had a beat on it, but he must have just lost concentration for a split second, and the ball falls. Should have made that play, though.
He's out.
Your attention.
At the plate, Austin Stevens 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's outside.
Yelich aboard here at first with nobody out. Quick check on that time run at first, and he'll get back in safely.
Here we go.
The 1-0 home is a swinging strike.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Hey, come on, big guy, drive in those runs.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hey, clutch up right here. Right guy, right place. Need you here.
A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. 3-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Hey, no one better right here. Hey, nice and patient. Fix your pitch. Hey, keep it going. Clutch up for him.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number.
Ball 4, takes the base. Keep safe. You're out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Blue Jays. Pinch hitting for Toronto, number 44.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's going to fall for a base hit.
Hey, this has got to be a cool moment for the pitcher right here. He doesn't get an opportunity to work on the offensive side of the ball much. Barely takes BP throughout the course of the season.
Brewers were paced offensively tonight by this man, Justin Smoke. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
You could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Corey Knebel gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Milwaukee Brewers. Interleague Baseball, next. Drew Smiley will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac. Randall Grichuk at the plate now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Stevens is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Play ball.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Shoemaker, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Swinging a looper to left. In comes the left fielder. He's there. Oh, but he can't hold on. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one.
In now, Austin Stevens. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. And he fouls this one off.
Come on, big guy.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center.
On the run is Hernandez.
He can't get to it. This one's down. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now batting, Keston Hiura.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Softly on a line to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2.
Come on, D,
and he can't pick it up cleanly. Here's Eric Sogard, and as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. This one's flared out toward left. And this one was tailing on him, but he was able to reach down, pull it in, and with it, the side is returned. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Stevens. He reached on a single in his first try. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, number 23 for him thus far, as the Brewers have cut the lead to 2-1 now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
What's the play ball? He's out. You're out. Three.
Now batting.
Here's the 0-1. This is in the air out to left field. Stevens is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Brewers 3. Leading off the inning, Austin Stevens, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Austin Stevens.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
That was textbook outfield technique right there. So take notes, kids. He knew right where he was, and he does a great job of feeling for the wall while keeping his eyes on the ball. That's how you do it. And
stepping in, Austin Stevens. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fouled off. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Jays took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Matt Shoemaker gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Derek Rodriguez is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub-1.
Into the box now, Austin Stevens. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Out in front of it, strike one. The 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 out, nobody on.
One time, right here.
Hard on the ground towards short, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. The throw into second, and he'll get in there safely. So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in E7. At the
batting fifth.
The 0-1 offering, grounded to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Brewers forced to settle for 1. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Brewers are out in front, 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Austin Stevens. He singled his last time up.
Austin Stevens.
right here, one time.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
A ball and no strikes. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Here's Jed Jerko now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jed Jerko.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second, and indeed he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Brandon Drury will bat next. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Yelich, the runner at third. Stevens on at second with 2 down. Pitch is popped up. Tellez is there. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Brewers strand a couple. They lead it 1-0.
Hit him. He's got first. Out. 3. Out.
Next for Milwaukee, Austin Stevens. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. From the stretch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
Here you go, baby. Find a good pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slow roller down the third baseline.
Hey, needs you right here. One time. Let's go.
The 1-2.
Ball.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
This one's down to third. To second for
Come
one.
on, you can beat it.
On the first, it's a double play as their woes continue. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Austin Stevens, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, keep it going up there. Clutch up now.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Toronto Blue Jays used a nice 5th inning to take the lead and they never gave it back. Hyunjin Ryu earns his 8th victory of the season. Ken Giles records the save, his 17th on the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers baseball starts right now. Adrian Hauser gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in his last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you...
He's out. You're out. 3. Out. Out.
So striding in, Austin Stevens. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
There's no way you could have forecast.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. 24 home runs for him on the season. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Play ball.
Up next for the Buccos, Kevin Newman.
Number 27.
Fly ball to straightaway left.
2-2-2.
Stevens is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Let's play ball. Out. He's out.
Stepping into the box, Austin Stevens. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The 0-1 offering. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Bichette on second. Yelich at first. 2 out in the inning. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Brewers strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Play ball. That's ball 4. Ball 4. Take your base. 3. 3. You're out. 3. Out. 3.
Digging in the switch hitter, Brian Reynolds. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He's around first, heading for 2. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Now to the plate, Austin Stevens. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Play ball. Out. Out.
Ready once again, Austin Stevens. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Hey, get on for us here.
1-0 count, the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Now at the plate, Keston Hiura. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 2. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Runner's on the move for second, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Bell will put this one away, and the side is retired. But
let's play ball. Ball 4, take the base.
it was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Milwaukee Brewers came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. David Phelps gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Brandon Woodruff, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get in.
He's out. He's safe.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 55.
The 1-2.
Bell.
Lifted in the air out to left.
3-3-3.
Stevens will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Play ball.
Digging in, Gregory Polanco. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Pittsburgh leads this one 2-0.
Let's play ball. Out. You're out.
Into the box now, Austin Stevens. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane and get out of here.
Frazier is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Play ball.
Stepping into the box, Austin Stevens. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Scooped up. There's one. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's...
Let's play ball.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Stevens.
Number 3, Austin Stevens.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Fouled away. The 2-1 home. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. 5 innings complete. The Brewers lead this one 6-4. Now at the plate, Austin Stevens.
The left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. In the air out to left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 8th inning coming up. Milwaukee leads it 6-4.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
6-4 the outcome today. Milwaukee used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Brandon Woodruff earns his 5th winner of the year. Joe Musgrove struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Corey Knebel closes the door for the save, his 14th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the big...
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Brewers look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Freddie Peralta, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter.
Let's play ball.
Digging in, Austin Stevens, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. First offering on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately, that can't be denied, but this is the perfect guy, right spot.
Play ball.
Ready now, Austin Stevens. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Austin Stevens.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. That pitch is out.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Now the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Let's play ball.
So digging in now, Austin Stevens.
Austin Stevens.
First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Your pitch. Right here. Let's go, kid.
A ball and a strike.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
A 1-1.
Nope.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Frazier is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Brewers strand 1, but they lead it 3-0.
Play ball.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Pirates. Pinch hitting for the Pirates. Number 27.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Let's play ball. 3.
Now in the box, Brian Reynolds. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Brian Reynolds.
Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. And that's in there, base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really.
He's safe. Out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
No outs here.
Here's Gregory Polanco, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Let's play ball. He's out.
Digging in once again, Austin Stevens, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Milwaukee leaves 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game.
Play ball. You're out. Out. That's ball 4. Ball 4. Take your base. Ball 4. Take your base. Out. Out. 3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Brewers, number 46, Corey Knebel.
Striding in, Colin Moran. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Let's play ball. He's out.
He didn't even break a sweat this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
5-2 the final today. The Brewers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Freddie Peralta earns win number 4 on the season. Corey Knebel wraps it up for the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Tyler Chatwood, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched.
Settling in now, Austin Stevens. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Souza moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Play ball. He saved.
So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And in to bat next is Albert Almora. The 0-1 delivery. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stevens is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Let's play ball.
So coming to the plate, Austin Stevens. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Come on now, what time? Right here. Hey, you get a good one up there, huh?
The 1-0 delivery.
Hey, see them driving here.
2 balls. 1
It
strike.
often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Hey, see, hey,
Now the
driver, here we
2-1.
go.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Play ball. 3.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Rizzo.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Back on it is the left fielder. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
Let's play ball.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball and he didn't miss it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We've played 5 full. Alec Mills takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 30.
Stepping up now, Austin Stevens earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
A ball and a strike.
Look out. 1-1. Ball 2.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, like you can, like you can.
Hit hard to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Play ball.
The next Cub up, Chris Bryant. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA.
Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. Bodie isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring.
That's ball 4.
Standing in, Austin Stevens. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit him.
At the plate, Victor Caratini. In his career against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stevens will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Let's play ball 3.
Your attention, please.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Austin Stevens. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Base is empty here with nobody out.
Come on, let it fly right here.
And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Almora on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. 3.
Standing in, David Bodie. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. 1-1, here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stevens is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Let's play ball.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. Milwaukee came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Brent Suter earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Corey Knebel hammers down the save, his 16th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For our ball game tonight, for the victorious.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Cubs baseball starts right now. Kyle Hendricks is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Kyle Hendricks is not one of these overpowering guys. He reminds me of Greg Maddux. He's 88 to 91 with really good sink.
Digging in now, Austin Stevens. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hendricks has pitched just under 120 innings, and in that time he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which of course is very good. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Striding into the box, Keston Hiura, and Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Line drive to left. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Digging in, Omar Narvaez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the third out.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take your base. 3. Out. You're out. Out. Out.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. That's lifted the other way out to left. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Ball 3. Out. You're out. Out.
Leading off the inning, Austin Stevens, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Hard on the ground towards short. Baez has it.
Dig.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Well, it's still early, but it's also... Ready for another chance? Austin Stevens. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Out in front of it, strike 1. This one's down to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Austin Stevens. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Hey, one time, right now.
From the belt, the pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Yelich on at first, nobody out.
Here we go. Clutch up for us, huh?
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Right here. Let's go, kid. Hey, need you right now. Here we go.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Well, this has been a complete...
Three.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
Close one tonight, 2-1.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. In the National League Central, the Chicago Cubs allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got the best of the Brewers.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Yu Darvish is on the mound for the Cubs in this one.
Play ball. 3.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Austin Stevens. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Oh, big guy. You drive it right here.
Ready with the 1-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired.
Play ball. 3. Out. He's out. 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 3. That's ball 4.
Into the box, Austin Stevens. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Austin Stevens.
First pitch on its way.
No, that's
pitch
down.
taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, be patient. Pick one out and drive it, kid.
The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
3 runs already home here. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now.
Come on, big guy.
And the pitch.
One time. Here you go.
Hey.
Called strike 2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Hey, here we go. You got this.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
Get your pitch right here.
Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Keston Hiura.
Keston Hiura.
The 1-2. Runners off for second. Heading out toward shallow right. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the third out. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. We'll head now to the home half of any.
Let's play ball. 3. You're out. 3. That hit him. First base. 3. 3. Ball 4. Take the base.
So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Gone!
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself.
Leading off the inning, Austin Stevens, and they'll need him to get something going here. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Into the bleachers and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 25 for him on the year, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Let's play ball. He's out.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Austin Stevens.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
The 1-0 home.
Ball inside.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right,
6
Jack.
runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. 3-0 now.
Good luck. Good luck.
3-0.
Let her rip. Let her rip.
And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
1-1, here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Hayward. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Striding in once again, Omar Narvaez.
The catcher, Omar.
The 1-1. Runner goes. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Austin Stevens. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. The Brewers down to their final strike. Swinging a soft liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. digging in now for the Brewers, Omar Narvaez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And the runner's breaking for third. Now that's popped up. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one.
Hey, he needs it right now. Here we go.
Ducks on the pond.
The 1-1. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet.
Hey, no one better now.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2.
Hey, needs it right here one time.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. Chicago used a nice 5th inning to take the lead. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball next on the show.
Let's play ball.
Stepping in, Austin Stevens, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
Not a bad season for a rookie. He's really put himself on the map with the way he's hit the ball this year.
Quintana, a left-hander that stands 6'1" tall. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
And it's fouled away.
Come on, big guy, see it. Drive it right here.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. And 1. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Austin Stevens. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Hayward will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
Let's play ball. He's out.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Bryant.
Third baseman, Bryant.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. Oh, what happened? He'll get it into second, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Play ball. Ball 4, take the base. Out. You're out. 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 3. Out.
At the plate, Austin Stevens. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Austin.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Nope. Outside.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base.
He's out.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Stevens.
Left fielder, Austin Stevens.
First offering on its way. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Find me a barrel right here.
Skied into straightaway right. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
Play ball.
So striding in, Jason Hayward, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Bichette is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact.
Let's play ball. You're out. 3 out. Ball 4. Take your base. That's ball 4. Ball 4. Take your base.
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
It's Monday morning, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Colorado Rockies knocked out 12 hits as a team as they stomped the Brewers 7-1. In the standings, the Brewers sit in second place in the National League Central, while the Rockies sit in third place in the National League West Division. The Cardinals grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 8-2. At the start of the day, the Rays are in third place in the AL East, and the Cardinals sit in last place in the National League Central Division. Anthony Rizzo collected a total of 4 hits in the game, leading the Cubs to a win over the Braves 3-1. He also extended his hitting streak to a modest 8 straight. Heading into the day, the Braves sit in second place in the National League East Division, while the Cubs are in first place in the NL Central. The Cincinnati Reds brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they sank the visiting Buccos 1-0. Entering the day's action, the Reds are in third place in the NL Central, and the Pirates are fourth in the division. The Miami Marlins set 3 balls into the seats as they got the best of the visiting Mets 6-3. As of today, the Marlins sit in fourth place in the National League East Division, while the Mets are at the bottom of the division. The Nationals got 12 hits in this one as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 10-4. At the start of the day, the Nationals are atop the National League East Division, while the Phillies are third in the division. The San Diego Padres got 11 hits overall as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 14-4. Heading into the day, the Giants sit in last place in the National League West Division, and the Padres are second in the division. The Rangers snapped their 7-game losing streak as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 8-7. As of right now, the Yankees are in first place in the American League East, while the Rangers sit in fourth place in the American League West. the Boston Red Sox completed a 3-game series sweep as they took down the visiting Orioles 9-8. As of today, the Red Sox sit in second place in the American League East Division, while the Orioles are at the bottom of the division. Danny Mendick really cashed in at the dish with 3 hits and 6 RBIs, leading the way for the White Sox over the D-backs 12-5. Entering the day's action, the White Sox sit in first place in the American League Central Division, while the Diamondbacks are in 4th place in the NL West. The Cleveland Indians allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 3-1. In the standings, the Indians are in 3rd place in the AL Central, while the Royals are 4th in the division. Teoscar Hernandez drove home 3 runs, leading the Blue Jays to a win over the Twins 6-4. At the start of the day, the Twins are in 2nd place in the AL Central, while the Blue Jays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division. The Seattle Mariners totaled 11 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 6-4. Heading into the day, the Mariners sit in last place in the American League West Division, while the Athletics are 3rd in the division. The Houston Astros earned the 3-game series sweep as they defeated the visiting Tigers 5-1. The win was their 5th straight as a team. As of right now, the Astros are leading the AL West, and the Tigers sit in last place in the American League Central Division. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the rest of the All-Star break, and don't forget to tune in over the next couple of days for all the latest.
It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. The Midsummer Classic between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on MLB Network. I'll be joined in a moment by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, but first let's give you a look at this year's American and National League All-Stars as voted on by you, the fans. Final preparations being made on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2020 National League All-Star.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star game. Walker Buehler, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
What's the play ball? 3, 3. You're out. He's out.
In now, Austin Stevens. He'll get to take his first cuts
From
here.
the Milwaukee Brewers, the left fielder, Austin.
Now the pitch.
Stevens.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Verlander has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Trout looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field as the National League moves out in front here 2-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Play ball. Ball 4, take the base. 3.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
What's the play ball?
Your attention, please.
Bottom of the inning now. Now at the plate, Austin Stevens. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And he fouls this one off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Ball 2.
Misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop.
Come on, come on, come on, come on,
Throws
come on.
in time, and that's out number 1.
Play ball.
Austin Stevens will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling.
Hey, take a rip like you can.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. But this will land untouched. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
2-2.
2-2 to count.
Hey, like you can up there, huh? No one better.
Hard on the ground towards short. Torres at the bag. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. NL goes down.
Let's play ball.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the American League.
Hey, let's go right here.
Pinch hitting for the American Leaguers. Number 7, Tim Anderson.
Pops this one up. Tatis has a play, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The NL leads it 3-1.
Play ball. You're out. 3. Out. 3. Out. 3. He's out. 3. 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention. Pinch hitting for the American Leaguers. Number 22, Miguel Sano.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is the left fielder. To the track, to the wall. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Let's play ball.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The National League took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Walker Buehler pitches well enough to get the W. Justin Verlander only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
54 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.